reporting live from the liquor store. And I got the most nefarious man in the country right in the middle, right there. That's him, landlord from Alabama. And then we got the one and only Mr. Run the Damn Ball himself, West Coast Cowboy. And when we combine our cowboy powers, we are Cowboys UnCut, man. The dopest, realest Dallas Cowboy content in America. Matter of fact, in the world, Craig. Top flight in the world, Craig. Hey, how y'all boys doing today, man?
Good. Hey, let me know if my Facebook on.
Yeah, I was just checking, making sure I was connected too. I'm good on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. So let me check Facebook.
Let me go look at your Facebook, kinfolk.
If it didn't, I'm gonna just hit this other button on here and just go live on there at the same time.
I'm live on Facebook, so let me see if West Coast.
Nah, you ain't live on Facebook, cousin.
All right, so I'm still knocked down. I'm still knocked down for 2 more days. So let me get live on my Facebook real quick.
Indeed, man. But hey, salute to everybody in the building, man. I see my guy Charlie Jones in here. Michael Lockhart, 5-time champ, 74, going on 6. D.A. Lee, Christopher Gillis, my boy Trey Fargo, James Simmons, part of the Spin Back Gang. Hey, salute to everybody that's in the Spin Back Gang, man. Y'all just watch my boy Landlord put on a fire ass show, and you came right back around for a second serving of some dope content. So thank all y'all that's part of the Spin Back Game and came back and showed us some love, man. Desmond Ironman, Michael Autry. I see all y'all out there in the chat box, man. So I appreciate y'all for sliding in. Michael McQuay, I appreciate y'all for the love, man. So
yes, sir. Where my SBGs at, man?
They in the building. Charlie Jones, Michael Lockhart, they part of the SBG, man. Candy Hudson slid in. She said, "What's up to all 3 platforms?" My boy Joe in the building. So yeah, everybody coming in, showing us some love, man. Salute to y'all, good folks, man.
What's happening?
What's up, y'all?
Go ahead.
Wait, hey, I just want to make sure I'm up on my Facebook right here, so I just want to make sure Facebook can hear me. Hey, landlord, say something for me.
Mic check, mic check.
Hey, Facebook, let me know if you heard Mike, if you heard landlord. Henny, say something for me. All right, let me know if you heard him say that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Facebook is good. Are we rocking? I might sit at this car dealership until this tire shop. Y'all know I don't believe in brand new tires, you feel me? So I'm always gonna be up here getting the $40 holla. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that sucks about the $40 holla. Is they only good for about 90 days. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand what I bought when I paid for it.
Hey, you knew the assignment.
Yeah. Pay for what you
How much owe you? All right.
Shit,
all right, go
ahead. I love them deals. Buy one, get one free.
You crazy.
Shit, but hey, man, I ain't really talked to y'all. At least I ain't talked to both y'all on the air since the game happened. So I want to get some of y'all initial thoughts about the game, man. I want to know some good, some bad. Just give me some initial thoughts that y'all had from this game. Man. We'll start with you, Wes. We'll start with you, Wes. Landlord, I'm gonna give you some time to drink your coffee and recuperate. Then I'll go.
Hey, actually, can you start with landlord first so I can pay this dude real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. All
right, I'm gonna just wait up here since I got service. I ain't even gonna take no chance of going to the house. Go ahead, landlord.
Okay. Bet. Well, my initial thoughts is, the team showed up. We actually played a great game, but it wasn't enough at the end of the day. I feel like some of the calls, was a problem and a deciding factor, but we're not gonna say it was the determining factor. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some of the balls just went bouncing our way. We couldn't get turnovers. We was making turnovers, but they were just getting them back. The ball bouncing directly back in their hands mysteriously. So, it was just one of them days, man. When you see stuff like that happening, it's just not your day. And look, most of the stuff that happened is stuff that I expected. That's why I'm not really too mad about this game. Because I look at it like I said A.J. Brown wasn't going to cook. A.J. Brown did not cook. I said Dak and CD was gonna cook. I said he didn't. I said CD Lamb and Dak was gonna cook. That's exactly what they did. I said this wasn't gonna be a running game. This was gonna be a Dak game. That's what it was. And so it was like a lot of this stuff was expected, man. But I thought we would be able to get enough on our side to, get the W. But to be honest, one of the most unexpected things was the bad, which was Terrence Steele playing so badly. I thought he would be. I said he was my number one concern, but I didn't think he would be that bad. So that was a big time factor in this game right there. So that'll be my my good and my bad right there.
All right, so Wes, you want me to go or you gonna go?
Huh? All right, let me sign this real quick. You can go ahead and go, Eddie. I'll go last.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna say this: that if the devil's in the details, what they always say, man, and we did not pay enough attention to the details. So, like, and listen, I understand that Terrence Steele did not have a good game, right? But why? After he got beat for the third sack, or he got beat for the second sack, he ended up giving up 12 pressures, 7 hurries, and 4 sacks. So after he got beat 1 or 2 times, why you didn't give him no help? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you didn't chip? Why you didn't put a tight end on that side? Why you didn't leave a running back in? So that's one thing. Like, yes, he played bad, but you allowed him to play bad. That's the same thing we were talking about with the we were talking about the Chaz Green stuff that happened back in Atlanta. You allowed Chaz Green to be that bad because you got to protect your player. You either got to help them when they playing bad, or you got to get them off the field. So that's one thing. So that's one area they did not do. We talked about Schoonmaker and that touchdown that should have been. 2 things happened on that play. One, Schoonmaker did not get enough depth on his route, and Ferguson, it was a pick play. Ferg ain't picked nobody. So 2 things bad happened on that damn play. Schoonmaker did not get enough depth. Granted, he probably get enough depth because he was getting tackled before he even got the ball. That was part of it. But then also, like, Ferg, if you had actually picked your dude like you were supposed to when you ran through, nobody would be there to tackle the man early. So there's like little fine details like that come into it.
Why we couldn't do that in reverse though? See, that's why I say it's.
Hold up, I gotta get mine for you. I gotta get mine off.
That's just a question. I wish we would have picked with Schoon and let Ferg
pick
with
Schoon. And
you know what I'm saying? Why we couldn't do that in the reverse? But go ahead.
I mean, I shouldn't have let you go first. But it's cool though, because you said everything I was gonna say. So now they'll tell you that you're the one that's giving excuses and not me. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine. Hey, listen. Hey, wait. Let me say this real quick. It's only excuses depending on how well you like the person.
No,
so,
if
they beefing with.
Remember, you guys remember, an excuse is the truth that you don't want to accept. You know what I mean? Somebody could be like, landlord, why you didn't go live last week on YouTube? Because I didn't have a YouTube page last week. That don't mean nothing. You could have went into the moon and connected your YouTube to the moon, and then your IP address would have changed. I know, but I didn't do that. That's an excuse, landlord. You know what I mean?
It's an excuse. No gas money to get to the moon, man.
I had no gas money to get to the moon, but listen to me. You may not want to accept it, but it's still the truth. You know what I mean? Listen to me. What are the truths that we know about this last night's game? These are the truths that we know about last night's game. Not even the only, because there was a lot of positive things, but I think the number one thing is, I'm still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay. The number one thing that I came away from last night that I'm extremely proud about is this. My quarterback has huge nuts. Huge ones.
Pause.
Huge ones. I'm not even pausing, bro. Huge ones.
Yeah, so damn great.
Like, I'm not pausing. Like, you need to feel this. Dak has a Texas-sized pair of nuts. And I'm going to tell you this right here. 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 This is what I do. This is what you do know about your quarterback. The question about can he play well in the big games? Can he be yes, he can. Yes. And I'm going to tell you guys what you guys finally got to see. And I hate last night, but I love it. I hate it because you lost.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to me. There's a lot of fans whose opinions about Dak changed last night. Your opinion about your quarterback changed. Because this thing, bro, at the end of the day, you know what you saw your quarterback do? Thing he possibly could to win you a game, bro. Your quarterback tried to win you a game last night.
He left it out.
Single-handed. Showed out, bro. Dak did every positive. And I'm going to tell you this right here. It was clear that Dak was the better quarterback, bro. It wasn't even about was Dak as good as Jalen Hurts. Dak was clearly the better quarterback, bro. He looked like the more experienced quarterback. And that's without the touch push 4 times. That's without the touch push 4 to 5 times. So this is what I love about last night's game. This is what I love, right? When I have a guy like Ryan Clark that's always hating on Dak. When a guy like Ryan Clark comes out and says, you know what I saw? I realized Dak will not be the reason they do not win a Super Bowl. He's not going to be the reason. Because and I'm going to tell you, it sucks because I've known this about Dak for 3 years now. But I know some of you guys realize now that, damn, you do have a quarterback. Yes, you do. So guess what it is? Listen to me. At this level of football, it's the small things. We didn't lose last night because we didn't have better players. We didn't lose last night because we just got outcoached. We lost last night by a death of 1,000 cuts. And that is all those little things, all those little check engine lights that we don't pay attention to. Guess what? They all came to fruition. Guess what, guys? We all be hoping, oh my God, I hope we can be better in the red zone. Guess what? Theoretically, we did. We were 3 of 5. So theoretically, we were good. But realistically, 60%. We needed those 2 that we didn't get. You needed those 2 in a game where you only lost by 5. So think about this. In these close games, it's not about being better in the red zone. Look in my eyes when I tell you this. When you play good teams, mother effer, you gotta score. Period. It ain't no we can be 3 of 3. F that, bruh. When you play these good teams, you need to be looking at perfection. And I'm gonna ask you a question. An NFL team on the 6-yard line, you can't score? Whose problem is that, bruh?
That was a bad sequence. When we got to the 6, it was false start, sack.
You had 2 sacks in a false series, bruh. And think about this: they still overcame it and got into the red zone.
That's terrible. Like that's the stuff that you can't predict. You know what I'm saying? That's
you can't predict it, bruh.
That's the stuff that only happens on that particular Sunday at that particular moment. Like,
think about this, landlord. Think about this, landlord. That's the reason why you won't win these close games, because in close games, every play does matter. Every play does matter.
I think that's the reason why you need to make some moves during free agency. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say one thing
over the hump slightly? That might get you over the hump slightly. Go ahead.
The only thing I was going to throw out, because on the delay of game, I don't even know how, not the delay of game, but on the false start, y'all realize them Negroes was finna run a quarterback draw?
It was finna get blew up too.
Man, like I am mad. I'm mad at the false start, but when I actually think back and I look at the play call, it reminded me of that shit in San Francisco. Like, this man called a quarterback draw with no timeouts. So unless this man was gonna get into the end zone, that probably was the best thing that happened was that false start.
Yeah.
Oh, but you continue though, landlord. That just popped to my mind. I wanted to say that and get that.
I almost feel like they weren't. I almost feel like the Cowboys have a play where it's like where they call it like backyard football on go. You know what I mean? Everybody just go. You know what I mean? And then Dak just run around. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. I think there was some bad play calling, some questionable play calling, but I could also clearly tell that there was time where they were just letting Dak do what he wanted to do. And I'm going to be honest with you, at this point, I trust Dak doing what he wants to do way more than Mike McCarthy. Like, there's 2 things that I'm okay with right now. I'm okay with living and dying with CeeDee Lamb. I'm okay with it. That final play of the game, I'm okay with it. I would have been mad as hell if that would have been Michael Gallup catching that ball on the 1-yard line. Bro, I'll be up right now cussing his ass out.
I was mad that he targeted our boy Jalen Tolbert then, though, on that 4th down. I just didn't like that target right there. I was happy for him because he showed some promise. He got a touchdown. He had like 40-some yards, right? He did his thing.
He was actually your receiver with the second most yardage, your second leading
Over was
first.
low-key balling at that point. He was low-key balling at that point.
Yeah,
I understand, but
And think about this: if he catches that, that just compounds on his good game of what he's already having. So it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't mind Dak trusting a guy with 3 catches and a touchdown up to that point, especially a third string receiver, because a third string receiver, that's probably the best game of his career. You know what I mean?
he can sneak you, but
he's not gonna get targeted like that.
That's the same thing I said to Star, because Star had a good point with that, saying that he was cooking and he was kind of a high hand, but at the same time, my argument against it was Jalen Tolbert is not gonna get a call in that situation. He was being held the whole time.
CeeDee Lamb didn't get one either, though. Remember?
He would have had a better chance. You know what I'm saying? He would have had a better chance of getting one. They don't want to give you one for the Cowboys at all. But I'm just saying, if you Jalen Tolbert, what you think the chances of him getting that call in that moment?
I mean, to be honest, truth be told, I don't think anybody on the Cowboys have gotten that veteran presence where they're going to get calls. I don't believe anybody on the team has gotten it. I mean, Micah's running around like this with his hands up, and the back judge is looking dead at him.
Man, they held Micah all damn game.
I don't get that, bro.
Yeah, they was. And then they let you know Micah's supposed to be one of the biggest faces in the NFL. That lets you know that's that star. The star is holding Micah back.
So that's why I said I don't even think that CeeDee Lamb would have got that call. I just believe that. And also, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Unfortunately, guys, we are a team that has a history of being when you're a historically penalized team, you can't then be like, oh, they hating on me. Nah, bro. Like, it's like the homies, you know what I'm saying? You've been selling dope for 25 years in the hood, and now you driving down in an 86 Caprice with all black tinted windows and the police pulling you over, and now you talking about the police messing with you. No, you messing with the police. Like, at some point, you need to look like the rest of us.
Look like a normal citizen.
Yeah, like, bro, you driving around an 87 Caprice.
With limo tent.
Goddamn Trump just getting mad because the police pull you over. Stop messing with the police, bro.
Hey, man,
change that color of the cash out right now. Somebody.
Hey, that was my boy Mitch, man. What's up with you, Mitch? Yeah, y'all won, right, man. Y'all won, man. Right, we need to change blue.
The blue on now.
We got to go set trip instantly. But nah, man. Like there was a bunch of stuff, man. Like y'all said though. And listen, I understand the reason why he went to Jalen Tolbert, because that's how they coach it. 3x2, three defenders on two targets. So he went to the outside dude. Granted, if he had held on a little bit longer, Jake Ferguson came wide open. But I can't be mad at him when it's coached that way. You know what I mean? Now when they look at the film study, he gonna wish he had that one back, because I promise you, if he had seen it, that would have been touchdown number 4. But we just gotta be a little bit more crisp, man, because at the end of the day, it shouldn't come down to these life or death situations if you handle your business. There's no reason that you forced 3 fumbles. You did not get a single one of them.
Didn't get one of them.
There's no reason that you can't get out the field on 3rd down majority of the game. Can't get out the field on 4th down majority of the game. There's no reason.
Kind of flipping at moments too. They came through late.
Hold that thought. Cause I got a couple more things to check out the box. So I'm gonna let y'all keep cooking. There's no reason that you have 5 drops as our offense either, because you got 5 of them things. We talk about Dak Prescott completing 65% of his passes with 5 drops. Michael Gallup, like, you dropped the ball and made us punt. You had a 1st down and you dropped the ball. We had to punt. And remember,
did we kick a field goal then?
We punted. I think we punted. That was third quarter.
I thought that was when we did the 17 point.
We punted.
Because remember, in the 3rd quarter, we only had 2 possessions. They had a long ass drive to start. We got a good drive going. Then Michael Gallup dropped the ball. Then we had to punt. Then they got another long ass drive going, and we got the ball back in the 3rd quarter with like a minute left. So we only had 2 possessions in the third quarter, and really one of them
Hey,
was at the tail end of it. So we didn't have the ball at all in the third quarter.
hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here. I gotta retape what I said. I gotta take back what I said. This like I ain't gonna lie. This is a loss. This is a loss. You do gotta put this on the coaching though, because at the end of the day, you had like talent. Talent was even. And I'm gonna tell you, the disciplinary. Listen, Philadelphia was they were just as disciplined as we were. You know what I'm saying? So guess what happens? The more disciplined team wins, right? Mm-hmm. Whoever's disciplined. But we had 8 turnovers last night. Well, 4 of them came in the last 3 minutes of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles were imploding on them down cells. Like
I know imploded. That's what I'm saying. That's what think about this. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that I haven't seen the Cowboys do before, positive or negatively. I've seen Dak play like that, and I've seen them leave a guy out there and just keep giving up sack. I've seen them. The difference between last night is it's called compound mistakes, right? Like who here got a gang of kids, right? Who got a gang of kids? Or who here got a bunch of females you talk to? You got a bunch of females you talk to, right? What's the one rule in the game? One rule in the game is, man, y'all can't be having attitude on the same day. You know what I'm saying? If I got 5 kids, you can all be bad. Listen, I got a gang of kids. I love my kids. I got one rule. As long as y'all all ain't disobedient on the same day. You know what I'm saying? Because I can handle one, and one. But what happens when all those mistakes are? And think about this. That's what a good team. The only thing a good team is going to be able to do to another good team is what? Point out their mistakes, bruh. Like in this, and that's why I said last night was really playoff football. And that's why in the playoffs, your coaching staff does have an effect on the game. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. There's one thing we could have done. And Henny, you took my fire. That's why I just let you roll with it. But listen to me. What happened to my offensive line coach? My OC, or my head coach? Why didn't at some point someone say, I love Terrence Steele? Well, whether it be because he's injured or whether it be because, and to be honest with you, it had to have just been him because they put multiple dudes over there, bro. I seen Akeem Reddick was over there wearing his ass out. Then I forgot Graham was even on the damn team until he got that sack.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who he went and got it on?
So it's like, and I'm going to tell you this right here. I'm not going to just leave Terrence Steele out there because the great Blob, I fought for you, bruh. Zach Martin, you standing right next to him. Some of them pressures, listen, you wasn't playing the type of player that he was playing. Like being a great player means you're able to do what? Help other people be good. You telling me I'm in a sphere now that Zach Martin is not good enough to compensate for the guy next to me, or at least help something? I'm thinking if Zach Martin is standing beside you, it shouldn't be that bad, bruh.
The thing about Steele there, bro, like I said, man,
bro, all of Cowboys, this is the last time I let you go, I promise. All of the Dallas Cowboys players who were injured, who we trusted, are not coming through for us.
We probably shouldn't.
Nobody wants to admit that.
But what I'm saying is, man,
they're not coming for it.
You obviously know, bro, like this is a reoccurring thing. We sit up and say, the same coaching staff. I seen somebody say this just like Jason Garrett, we didn't help him. Bro, if it's the same type of problems, then it's obviously the constant instead of what's changing up. Like, it's not the coaching staff. It got to be the front office. Because, like, why would you not help Terrence Steele? You looking at it like, okay, you see him getting all this money. That sound like that's Jerry and them. They like, hey, this man making 60 M's. Help him for what?
He making 80-something million.
You know what I'm saying? They like, help him for what? We paid for a premier right tackle, so we trying to get that. So it be certain things that's politic-ish that kind of come back and bite us, bro. Like I said, on that Schoonmaker play, why are we featuring Schoon? We could have did it the other way around. It probably would have been a touchdown.
Why isn't it Ferguson? Why isn't it your best tight end?
Exactly.
Let Schoon clear out and let Ferguson be the one who catch the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain stuff. It's like it feel like they force feed, just like Michael Gallup in certain situations.
There
Why
you
are you
go.
throwing on the ball? It's you can tell this is a recurring thing that's probably from your front office. Cause it's the same stuff. We blamed a lot of it on Kellen. I might have to wear that L. I said Kellen was doing this and doing that. I ain't saying he was innocent, but he still some of that stuff looked like it went like out of his control. It looked like it was just the front office. Cause listen, you can't keep blaming every coach, y'all.
I'm
What you think about this, landlord?
gonna say this real quick though, kinfolk. You remember y'all seen Rush Hour 2, right?
Yeah.
Y'all seen Rush Hour. What that boy said? He said, "Follow the rich white man." In other words, man, follow the money. When you look at the guys that we believe are being forced onto the field, the common denominator is they all got contracts.
Exactly.
If you look at them leaving Terrence Steele on an island by himself, like you said, they're paying him premier right tackle money. They expect premier right tackle results. Now, granted, I'm also throw out that he was never a great pass blocker. Never. He got paid because he was one of the highest graded run blocking right tackles in the league, and he did enough to stay on the field as a pass blocker.
Facts.
When you look at Michael Gallup, like he's your highest paid wide receiver, right? And people are wondering why he still get these targets and still get these opportunities because you're paying him. But you look at Jordan Lewis. I know it's a 1-year contract, but why is Jordan Lewis playing?
Hey, can I get my love on that? Actually, Henny, I'm gonna give you your love on Jordan Lewis because before I actually physically saw that Jordan Lewis couldn't do it, you was saying the Cowboys should just save for us. Henny was saying just save the money. Why even?
I mean, listen,
Jordan Lewis
you know why?
Lewis got mad at him on Twitter.
Jay Lou got mad at me on Twitter. Like, goddamn, cuz I just said what I said, kinfolk.
Jay Lou stepped down on him, low key. Like,
hey, listen. And listen, the only reason I said that because we just saw Israel Mukuamu play his ass off in 2 back-to-back playoff games.
Videos listen to me. We can't listen to me. I'm charging all 3 of us up right now. We cannot no longer call Izzy Mukuamu a friend of the show if we're not going to make content explaining why he needs to play right now.
You about right.
That's true.
Because listen, because it has to go both ways. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Izzy Mukuamu should be playing, bruh. Because listen to me. On 3 third downs, they attacked, bro. They specifically went at Jordan Lewis with the tight and this mother effer couldn't even stay with the goddamn tight end, bro.
See, that's that politic-ish type stuff, bro. Like, why is Ranye not getting no more reps? He could have did it. Ranye deserved to be on the field too. Him and Izzy.
Yeah,
but Izzy is the overtly clear one, bro. He started a playoff game for you.
Yeah, and he never got no more time to shine.
Yeah,
Jordan Lewis, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Jordan Lewis, if they don't make a change switch quick, he has a season of next year of someone trying him, and then he's gonna be like Anthony Brown, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
We could tell this, like I said, it's a reoccurring thing with this front office, bro. They try to make themselves right. That ain't nothing but ego, bro. That ain't nothing ego.
Another money thing. And listen, I was all for paying. I was all for paying Donovan Wilson. But it's another thing about bringing guys back too early from injury. Like Donovan Wilson, hasn't been playing like Donovan Wilson, and I feel like he probably came back a week or two too early. Right, same thing with Tony Pollard. You broke your damn leg in January. You take it. You're the starting running back by September. In the same physical year, you're the starting.
Time out. I gotta ask this question because this right here is concerning. If this our ideology, if this the way we want to operate, we ain't gonna win. If all we concerned about is getting paid and who got paid, we'll never win. Like, bro, sometimes you just gotta cut your loss. Say, hey man, I paid this dude. He's not working. You gonna forfeit the whole season just because you paid the dude? Screw that. We ain't got nothing but, we in the win window. Kick this dude out. I don't care what you paid him. Hey, we need to be doing winning football moves. I'm sorry, bro. Like, how you gonna sacrifice a whole year just because you paid a dude? Screw that.
Hey, think about this, landlord.
Cut their losses. These other teams cut their losses.
Hey, think about this, landlord. Think about this. I ain't gonna say worst players, but the 2 players right now that are putting out what player on offense is putting out bad tape right now? Michael Gallup. contract, injured.
Mm-hmm.
Who on defense is putting out bad film right now? Jordan Lewis, contract, formerly injured. The Cowboys are they're treating both players the exact same way because they're in the exact same boat with both players. The Cowboys listen to me, it's almost like nothing that Michael Gallup does is wrong. Like if Jalen Tolbert drops a football like that, you're not going to see his ass for 2 weeks. Jalen Tolbert jumped off sides in a game, and you didn't see his ass for a month. They didn't even let him dress out after the Green Bay game, bruh. Remember, landlord? Everybody was on this. Oh, he sucks. He this. He that. I'm like, bruh, he was in the game for one play, and he jumped off sides.
Trey said the whole defense putting out some bad tape. Well, shit. But
the most obvious player on defense that's putting out bad film right now is Jordan Lewis by far.
I think
on that third down where I knew it was coming.
I don't like the fact that we've been giving up touchdowns so early in the game consecutively. Like that's like our 5th or 6th game giving up a first drive touchdown or something like that. It's crazy. Like this defense got to start better, bro. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. It almost like the one thing that sucks about these games. It almost feels like nobody on one side of the ball is going in hyped up and ready to freaking play because your offense came out like they ass was quiet. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm gonna tell you what's an indictment on my team. Let me tell you what's an indictment on my team. That I knew that as soon as we gave up that huge touchdown to AJ Brown, that my team was gonna play better. Like, listen, let's just be real. It's an indictment on your kids if you come in, beat their ass, and they play and they start acting better.
Like, let me quit bullshit.
Like, bro, when AJ Brown caught that touchdown, I knew in the back of my head we about to turn up watch.
Turned up the rest of the damn game too.
We turned up the play calling was different. Everything was different. But bro, that last night was a playoff game environment. And a playoff game environment means this: you can't afford to take quarters off. You can't afford it. You cannot afford to take quarters off. The Cowboys have 2 streaks that are going on right now that are horrible that we didn't have last year. Last year we had like 8 consecutive games or 7 consecutive games where the Cowboys did not allow a touchdown in the first quarter. In the whole first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That's not happening. And then I'm gonna tell you something else that's also killing us. Last year we had a running back that had 9 straight weeks of a rushing touchdown. In a game that we lost by 5. Remember that touchdown? Remember those touchdowns I told y'all? Hey, who's going to make up for those touchdowns? I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to tell you something else that I saw last night, too. Another reason why the Cowboys, bro, we have a lot of inexperienced players who we're asking to make experienced plays, bro. Mm-hmm. Like we have a lot of inexperience, bro, running around out there. Dak is your most senior dude out there. Your quarterback. He only been in the league 7 years, bruh. So it's like when you get in those moments, those extra moments, bro, you got to be even extra cold water. Extra ice water. And then, Deuce Vaughn was in regular clothes, and then Hunter Lumpke was dressed out. And they used him for one whole play. Now y'all see why I said I did not want the Cowboys to keep a fullback.
Yeah, they
weren't going to use them.
If you're just gonna let them sit on the sideline and collect dust, there was no purpose. You might well have kept Isaiah Land. You might well have kept Isaiah Land if you ain't gonna use the fullback. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing. He came in for one play, bro.
So it defeats the purpose.
And when he came in, we all knew what the play was, bro. We all knew what the play was.
No matter what, he would not get more targets either. Like how many touchdowns consecutively this man got to score?
That man been balling, man.
Like, what do you got to do? Like, this is what I don't like. I don't like a clear blueprint that get ignored. Like, bro, this is what I'm telling you. So, for people who never played football, man, you got to know how to succeed. You got to be fair in that. Like, in the locker room, that mess up the camaraderie. If I see a player that busts, like, work his tail off and get to being a starter, you like, okay, that's the way to do it. Like, you got to know that. You got to sit back. Like, the younger players got to see this. They got to be like, okay, if I want to start, I got to bust my tail and get work my way up. If they can't see that, they don't know what to do. Man, Turpin been doing everything we asked him to do. He been getting the ball. He been scoring. He been doing big returns. Like, I don't know what this man got to do to get more involved in the offense. That's discouraging. Like,
Hold up.
what would you tell somebody else?
I mean, it almost feels like Mike McCarthy has like a certain play number that everybody's getting, like regardless of how many, no matter what the game flow is going, this player's only getting this amount of snaps and drives. And that's what they get. Like, it doesn't matter how good Rico Dowd looks, he's only getting the ball 8 times.
That man got 2 carries, man.
Bro, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't get it. Like,
Rico had 3, and they called the biggest one back.
And then the Cowboys never gave it to him again.
Hey, listen, that fake ass holding penalty really killed our momentum on that drive.
And that what
happened. That's the drive that with the 4th and 8 happened on. Matter of fact,
that was fake. Yeah, Schoon just blocked the dude good. He just blocked the dude good, and they called him a holding penalty.
I mean, that
defensive penalty, pass interference against Gilly. That was not a defensive pass interference, bro. Like, it's just. I ain't gonna complain about the calls, but I mean, after a while, bro, it's just so blatant. Like, what you gonna do?
I mean, your boy Tony Pollard finally had a rushing touchdown. And they called it back because they gave it to him. Held his hand up. He stuck his hand over the goal line. Rushing touchdown. Holding. Oh no, they called old boy ineligible. They said he didn't report in Chuma. They called Chuma an ineligible player on the field, even though Dak checked with the official, and they got him on a penalty on that. Wiped out a rushing touchdown when you needed it. And listen, the man ain't had a rushing touchdown since week 1. That might have helped his confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You're on, what is it, 4th and 1 or whatever it was on the Shoemaker play. Listen, it's amazing, man, that like on a goal line on the 1, you decide to throw a drag route. Like, and it's like even on like the Cowboys, like there's just certain like even like this is things I've been talking about for the longest with the Cowboys. Like even the depth of the wide receivers. Like, bro, why isn't Shoemaker, even if he does that play, bro, why are you not breaking your route in the end zone? Why are you not already in zone? On the 3rd down, even on the Michael Gallup drop, bro, why are you not already at the 3rd down? So you got the 1st down, so all we got to do is catch the ball and turn around. Like, bro, that's basic football, bro. That's basic. You think about this. Even on the, like, I love CeeDee Lamb, but even on the CeeDee Lamb final play of the game, why is Dak letting that zone? It doesn't matter if he catches the ball. They're on the goal line.
That was the
so
only
they're
shot
going to let you catch the ball.
Yeah, everybody was chilling in the end zone waiting on anything.
So you should in the end zone.
The only shot he had. Yeah,
but like that's what and honestly, like, bro, like we're out here acting like we have a bunch of kills. We don't have no Tariq Hill. You should not be throwing. And then, oh my God, listen to me. The dumbest play of the night. I gotta give it to him. Dumbest play of the night is on 4th and 1. We're going for it, and these mother effers do a quarterback roll out. Dak has to go 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage before he even throws the ball. You only need 1 yard. Why are you driving all the way to El Dorado if you got to go to Canada? Canada's right here. The hell you going to go to El Dorado for? That makes no sense. Why are you calling a play that requires the quarterback to run 5 yards backwards before he even lets the ball go? You only need 1 yard. Go forward.
The reason is this run game is an obvious problem. And if we can't get it fixed, it's going to be a little rough. But on the bright side, if we do figure it out, this offense is going to be phenomenal. It performed without a run game against one of the better teams in the league. If we can actually have a consistent run game, it's gonna be pretty good for us.
The problem
I don't know what we can do though, but
that's my next point. The problem is how are we going to fix our run game at this point? Because
players.
Right now, TP,
better run scheme.
Listen,
I think a better run.
Listen, TP, because TP is not TP right now. Like they're not even giving the ball to Rico Dowd for me to know if he really like that. So I don't really know. Like who can you go get? Because you can't trade for nobody now. That ship has sailed. So what free agents? What free agents are out there you could bring in to help your run game?
That's what I'm telling you. That's why we shouldn't have been sitting on our hands during the free agency. Like, I don't want to keep going back to that, but I'm telling you, the people who was better than us and our real competition, they went and did stuff. Like maybe those few players could have got us over the hump, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
for
agree.
real.
I agree completely. But
look, that's when it is when you matching with the best of the best. It be them small things. The Eagles made a couple of moves. Maybe whatever the dude named the safety they got, maybe he made a tackle that the other safety wouldn't have made. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. You know what I'm just saying?
I know.
Yeah, just for example.
I know you use it as an example.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw out. He got his ass towed up. Anybody in Kelly Green, whatever the hell they were wearing, got their ass dragged.
Yeah, they was getting smacked on the defense.
On the back end, though, they were chicken. They barbecue chicken. But
you know what I mean? Like, you just need. Sometimes you might need that edge. Like I said, when them teams that close in talent, you needed to do something. You needed to do something to get you over the hump, maybe.
Say, man, listen to me.
That's just a thought.
When your team, so this is what we now know about our team. Our team, we will be in the games that matter, because you do have a good team, and you can play with the better teams, right? So now it no longer needs to be like, there's only certain teams that we need to talk about building a team that's the Philadelphia Eagles, these 49ers, the Kansas City Chiefs. Those are the type of teams that you need to be building yourself to be. Because at the end of the day, listen to me, Cowboys, it does not matter if you're not able to execute and do these things versus the games that matter. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. The Cowboys have the talent. I know we have the talent. Like one thing that I am encouraged about, man, is like I know we have the talent, man, because the Eagles are going to be there at the end. I do believe the Eagles are going to be there at the end, right? So, like, I do believe that we have the talent to play with these dudes. And I'm actually encouraged because now it's just like play calling has to be better, or they just got to let Dak do the nuanced things that he was good at. Like Dak looked perfectly fine last night in that offense. It was just nuanced things that we got to do. Like there's certain things that I still have a lot of hope for this season, man, because I just feel that there are major things. There's things that we could, like, bro, instead of targeting Michael Gallup, what if you target Brandon Cooks? I don't know. He looks like he does something good every time he catches the ball, right? Why not that? You know what I'm saying? It's nuance. It's little. It's not small. It's not a huge. And then I'm gonna tell you something else. Even with Tony Pollard, like, you're not gonna, like, how about this? I got a suggestion.
Oh, real quick, I gotta read this real quick from El Professor. There are actually two. He said, "What do you guys think about the possible signing of Martavius Bryant? It was a $10 super from El Professor. Bring him in for a couple."
Let me say this little point, and then we can just go straight into that. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about Tony Pollard. I believe the Cowboys, he will be better if they just play Tony Pollard the way Tony Pollard was played last year. Right now, they're trying to use Tony Pollard as if he's a number one or Zeke. Think about this, fellas, before we switch subject. Imagine if we were just getting the Tony Pollard from last year. We would all be fine with that.
I believe
But that means someone else has to be your starting running back. That's it.
Just give Rico.
I think you can improve Tony Pollard.
All right. They said, what do I think about Martavius Bryant? He ain't played football since 2018, at least not in the NFL.
Well, no, he played in the league since 2018.
Yeah,
he played in some
leagues. Yeah, he played in some smaller leagues and stuff. But listen, he was a speed guy when he was in the league. He was one of the favorite targets of Big Ben when he was in with the Steelers. He never had 1,000-yard season, but he did have seasons with like 800 yards. He had a season with 8 touchdowns. So listen, if you feel like he can be somebody worthy of a practice squad spot, because you do got a practice squad spot, then bring him in for a cup of coffee. But since you can bring in wide receivers from these smaller leagues, why not bring in a running back too?
Why not draft one?
I mean, I'm talking about what we can do right now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's just question everything.
Then the wordologist hit you with a 10-piece. He said, we need a better scheme. I think the players we have refined. Utilize the talent to his strengths. Pollard's not a stumper. Keep him outside the tackles. Use Rico inside. That is not a bad idea at all. So
I love using Rico up the middle, up the A and B gaps. You know what I'm saying? And let Tony run to the outside, out tackling stuff. So,
that would be using Tony Pollard like last year.
We only seen Tony get about 2 outside carries the whole game. Even though he did have a few, he popped in the middle, like, in the A and B gap. He popped a couple of them. But, like, you would like to see Tony operating on the boundary. I would.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something too. What I was encouraged about Tony Pollard last night that I saw him. I think that listen. Check me out on this, because y'all know I don't believe Tony Pollard's a full-time running back. But I think Tony Pollard can be Tony Pollard from last year. I think he can. Meaning, I think he can come in and stab a defense when they're already hurting. Because that run, he almost broke that shit. Lord, my bad.
When do you think it's possible for us to just try my boy Malik Davis?
Bro, I think Malik Davis really did piss some people off last year. I was trying to hope that wasn't true, but it do look like Malik might have pushed some folks off, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Struggling so bad, bro. You supposed to leave no stone unturned, bro. Well, let's try Rico. I mean, let's try Malik Davis a little bit. Let's see what happens. We can't get no worse. This run game is concerning.
Real quick, Eddie Logan with the $2 super. He said, "How about James Robinson? If he's available, I'll bring James Robinson in because hell, he can't be worse than what we got."
And I'm gonna tell you this: stop asking for Deuce Vaughn when Deuce Vaughn don't even got a helmet on.
Man, they went from using Deuce to get away from me, Deuce. Like that was a drastic change right there. Like,
and I'm gonna tell you this right here: when I see a rookie,
wait a minute. They had packages. How you go from having packages for this dude to not even want to see him dress up? Like, they had special Deuce Vaughn packages. You remember Mike McCarthy even had an interview about this. We got packages for Deuce Vaughn. Then we actually seen him being used in the first couple of games, and then next thing you know, get him away from me. We don't want to see him no more. We done.
Hey, and think about this, landlord. When the Cowboys are making their roster, they actually say that they have a more of a likely of using the fullback than they do Deuce. And Deuce can actually play special teams. Think about this: Kevontae Turpin gets hurt every week. How long y'all think that's gonna last? Kevontae Turpin is your third. Think about this. If you got to look at your best players right now, Dak, CeeDee Lamb, Kevontae Turpin. 2 weeks ago, it was Dak, Kevontae Turpin. Kevontae Turpin is only slid down because CeeDee Lamb is out there CeeDee Lambing. Yeah. But when CeeDee Lamb ain't CeeDee Lambing, it's Kevontae Turpin. It's our little, hey, it's the little homie who owe us a show. Did he ever come on the show?
Who, Turk?
No, he never come on the show, huh?
No, he had.
He gonna come on the show though. I know him. Like text him, know him. So he gonna come on the show. But yeah, man. Kevontae Turpin has gotten to the point, honestly, where I only really want him running kickoff returns in like the moments when we need him.
Time out. Do you think that's the reason why we can't get more Turpin? Because they know he gonna get hurt. Because
think about this. Think about this too.
Getting hurt in very limited roles. So if we increase,
but also think about this too, though. But think about this too. The way they're using him, you're also challenging his strength and conditioning. Because, bruh, after Kevontae Turpin runs this ridiculous kick return, when do you get to use him on offense? The very next play.
That man need a water break. He needs some oxygen.
See, that's what I used to tell people.
I was like, oh.
Hey, listen, this is what I used to tell people the greatness of Ezekiel Elliott, where people used to be like, Zeke isn't great. I'm like, yeah, it's great, bro. Do you know how hard it is to be a primary blocker on a pass play? Get your ass folded up, blocking a blitzing linebacker. Then you get up on the very next play. They hand you the ball and you go get 4 yards. You know how hard of a sequence that is? Different plays, same body, though.
Yeah. You just said something, too, when you said something about Malik might have pissed some people off, bro, because ain't no way you can put Rico over Malik after if you looking at last year. Ain't no way. I promise y'all, bro, I got film on this dude. If you see the way he was running the ball, it looked like he should get more carries. Then all of a sudden, we just put Rico in front of him. Now, I like Rico, but I'm just trying to see how it makes sense. Like, what Rico did. Rico
or tell me why it makes sense to you. Or tell me why it makes sense to you. Like, sometimes when people do dumb stuff, you just got to ask them, why does that make sense to you? Like,
Yeah,
if you
that's
just
what I'm
ask your
saying.
kid, like, why you do that?
I'm trying to see what led to that conclusion. Like,
Exactly.
they just Rico in front of Malik. Like, bro, Malik was bought. Like, I promise y'all, go watch my film session, bro. If you low on Malik, you will feel differently about him. I promise you. If you see the way he was running, he was making the most out of the runs, bro. So how is Rico just ahead of him all of a sudden? That's all I'm saying.
And think about this. Rico was injured too at some point this season. So he defied.
He didn't want to get me mad because he always hating on Malik.
I did not hate on that man.
Yeah, you did. Look. How you gonna value preseason over the real season though? That's my point.
How you gonna ask these dudes to play in preseason and we say, hey, we're gonna reward people for playing good in preseason and playing good in training camp, and then when somebody outperforms the person that was playing last year, right? How can I get mad at that? He was good in preseason. He was better than Malik. Huh?
3 games in preseason. And Malik was against
actual
NFL players.
You are not finna sit here and you finna say he showed me a whole lot when I know that Malik Davis had 15 carries in the regular season.
I'm saying this was against actual NFL talent. Preseason, you might be going up against me and you.
I was having my West Coast starting stuff.
And CDL people. And Dollar General people.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Malik Davis is a Dollar General ass nigga.
See that. That's just that hate right there.
Nah, I ain't mean to say it like that.
Look, with this, look, let's be honest. With the way this run game look, we need to be trying everything. That's all I'm saying. This run game is concerning.
Every running back needs to be active, bruh. Every running back needs to be active. And I'm gonna tell you something else. There needs to be some freaking change. Like, my question is this: when do people get in trouble for not doing what they're supposed to do? Like you're gonna tell me we're gonna have a whole NFL season and not one player's gonna get benched? Like, bro, I've coached. I'm with this. I'm with a team right now, the Grand Terrace Titans. Bro, we didn't change our corners 4 times this season. We didn't have 4, and guess what? When we go to the playoffs in 2 weeks, we'll have 2 brand new corners.
I just told you why, Wes. It's politics. They
bro, you will lose your job.
They said we paid this dude, he playing. Cause ain't no way. A lot of this stuff it ain't no other explanation. I hate to
hold on, wait a minute. Let me ask you a question.
Bro, why are we not playing the right people? Go ahead.
Well, let me ask you a question. We talk about running back. Do the running backs get the ball?
Do his offense?
Yeah, do the running backs get the ball in order for us to know who?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Henny's still mad at you. So whatever you say, you about to get into argument.
I'm not mad.
Hey, my bad. I meant to put that in the group chat. I meant to put that in the private chat, landlord.
Listen,
I'm just letting you know he's still mad at you.
Hey, I ain't mad at my man. You know,
you ain't mad, but you got a little leftover.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? He got a little on his chest now.
Hey,
but still got a little something on his chest.
Hey, just hear me out though, cause y'all up here don't talk about Malik Davis. What Malik Davis gonna do with 3 carries? What what Malik Dow gonna do with 4 carries? We talking about usage. I mean, listen, I don't know Rico Dow good. I don't know
I'm gonna just let them talk this out. Y'all got 2 minutes. Go ahead.
This man talking about good. Hey, got talk about 2 minutes, man. We're gonna take about.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got 2 minutes to knock each other out. Go ahead.
Look, I'm leaving no stone unturned. Who knows, bro? Maybe Malik can turn his run game up just a tad bit.
Listen.
Who knows?
That man couldn't even win a job in preseason. I'm talking about this man come save my season.
Y'all still talking about preseason. I ain't seen Rico been hurt since he been a Cowboy.
Man, Rico. Hey, hold on.
Hey, I'm down for 100 stars. Listen to me. I'm down for 100 stars.
I like Rico now, but you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about coming into the season. What did he do better than Malik? Nothing.
Pass block. I'm talking about preseason.
Pass block.
The pass blocking, not fumbling the football. You act like Malik Davis played good in the preseason.
Okay, look, we still talking about pass blocking.
Can I ask you? Wait. Hold on. Let me get this off real quick. Go ahead. Maybe forget my train of thought, kinfolk. So let me ask you this. God damn, they did forget my train of thought. Mess around with you, but we ain't gonna sit here.
Forget mine.
Okay, we can't be doing this shit. listen, but Rico Dow did everything better than that man in preseason.
What was y'all seeing, bro? What was y'all saying, bro? Y'all
Malik Davis
made me do a Rico damn data film because y'all act like this dude was. You should have called him Black Jesus. Hey, you should have took that back from Deuce Vaughn. He called Deuce Vaughn. See, y'all, we ain't listening to you about running backs no more. Let me see this. We ain't listening to you about running backs no more. He called this man too. He called Deuce Vaughn Black Jesus. Y'all sitting up here listening to him about a running back. You canceled out. No, you canceled out. Okay,
Black Jesus, put it like this: if he Black Jesus, he is definitely in the tomb waiting to be resurrected.
Hey, dog,
that man ain't even got a helmet, bro.
Dude, Vaughn was dancing.
Listen to me. And I'm gonna say this right here. At this current point, Deuce Vaughn, he is waiting for someone to upgrade him to helmet status, bro. He is in the same uniform that me and you got on Sunday.
Wait a minute. I think I'm in the wrong fight. I'm in the wrong fight. Look, I'm in the wrong fight. The right fight is, and I like Rico. Let me leave Rico alone. How in the hell Deuce Vaughn get over Malik? How?
Facts.
Oh, well.
You know why?
That's the fight right there.
You want to know
BS why? Right there. Somebody let me know, because everybody hating on Malik. Let me know why Deuce got over him then.
You want to know why? Because
then we can
Sons of bastards, landlord.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because
ain't nobody tell you why.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in Dallas, they value projection over production. Why do you think think about this? And listen to me, Cowboy fans, y'all the same way.
I'm sorry. I'm pissed off now. I'm pissed off, bro. Ain't no way in the hell this little dude probably came in and got carries over Malik, bro. And y'all just pushing Malik to the practice squad. Ain't no way, bro. If you see what I said, ain't no way, bro. Listen, that man Malik, this some political BS, bro. Ain't no way you do Malik
landlord,
like
but
that,
listen,
bro.
I told you this. Listen, hear me out. They don't like that nigga, and it's okay. I told you they don't like.
It ain't okay, because
yes,
our run game is pedestrian right now.
Okay,
it ain't okay.
It's okay, because let me tell you why it's okay. Because Malik Day wasn't shit no way.
But so we just doomed.
Yes.
I like Malik Davis. I ain't gonna lie. I like him when he was at Florida.
Hey, El Professor with a $9 said Deuce over Malik Davis houseway. Cause I keep telling y'all they don't like this man.
El Professor.
They don't listen.
We need bro.
Cause you broke up so badly. I don't know what the hell you said.
Hey, real quick, because I know y'all about to get off here in a little bit. Let's do it abrupt. Let's real quick. Let's do it. I want to do two things. I want to real quick remind everybody, hit that Cash App. Cash Apps are in the comment box. Please put my Cash App on Facebook. West Coast 1482. Put my Cash App on there, please. Make sure you guys hit Landlord Cash App, Landlord 723, and then hit Henny the More on Cash App too at Henny the More. Make sure you guys bless all those Cash Apps, because remember, we love the super chats, but it takes 90 days to get the super chats. And if we wake up like Landlord did last week and they just disappear your channel, all that what you guys gave kind of, I don't know. I got to get me a Bernstein to get the money back. That's all I know. They say you got to go get you a Bernstein if you want your money back. You know what I'm saying? But listen, second thing, and it's the last subject we're going to talk, because I know he's about to get out of here. We finally got to see Jalen Hurts at his mature stage, at his best, versus Dak Prescott at his best. I want to know, what was your thoughts? What was your opinion on Jalen Hurts versus the Dallas Cowboys defense and Dak Prescott versus this defense? Who do you guys think was the better quarterback last night?
Hey, man. Go ahead.
Shout out to the word auditor. He said, with the $5 super, he said things work differently in Dallas when the owner is the GM. There is no threat of losing his job. Oh my God. But I'll say this, man. I said this. Jalen Hurts played slightly. I'm talking about like not a whole lot, but he played slightly better than I projected. And I think that little better than I projected, that's what got them over the top. I really do. I really thought he would be a little worse. He made throws like that 4th and 3 throw that got it on the sideline. That's a throw that he went doing. You know what I'm saying? That's a throw that's a
Devontae Smith throw is nice too.
Yeah, that Devontae, that's them 2 throws right there. maybe the old Jalen wouldn't have made those. So I believe he played slightly better than I projected. That's what kind of helped him out in this game. So,
And I'm gonna tell you something that's
he played good.
I'm gonna tell you something that's also helped Jalen too. And I'm gonna tell you this, and this is what I respect about the Eagles. Did you guys notice that Jalen, when they got Jalen and they committed to him, what did they do? They put a wide receiver core around him, and guess what? He's gonna have the same 2 receivers and tight ends for probably 5 years.
Probably so. But I'm gonna say this about Dak Prescott. The Dak Prescott played great, but I don't even think that was the best version of Dak Prescott we've seen. Just given the number of times that he was hit, hurried, under pressured. Because listen, our front, I know we gave Terrence Steele some slack, but he wasn't the one that gave up all the sacks. Like that got sacked like six, 7 times. Yeah, he got sacked. He got sacked a lot.
5 times.
So 5 times. So 5 sacks, a whole bunch of pressures, whole bunch of hits, and he still went out there and threw for damn near 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. So imagine if he was clean all game and could attack that secondary.
I know they had to have given up at least 30 pressures because Terrence Steele had 12 by himself.
So yeah, Terrence Steele had 12 by himself, and again, And again, that could have been mitigated if you had just helped
4 of the dudes on the offensive line.
Yeah, they're like you. Look, because I wanted to counsel you for saying that. Talking about, man, they just don't like it. You can't be that real on here, man. Okay,
they don't listen.
Like
hold
like,
on.
Look,
hold on.
wait a minute. Can
I say this?
There you go.
I got the same answer for you, though. I got the same answer for you.
What?
They're not finna help them.
Okay, that's fine.
They're not finna help them. Okay, they're not.
Well, that's on them. The difference between Malik Davis and Terrence Steele is they're playing Terrence Steele. So Malik Davis cannot help or hurt me because he's on the bench.
I'm saying they giving him that money, so they looking at Terrence Steele like.
Listen, this is what I'm saying.
Hold on. Because he gonna cut me off, and you don't cut me off. I got.
No, because this ain't got nothing to do with the subject. This ain't got nothing to do with the subject. This is about Terrence Steele. It's about the content. Hold on, man. Come on, cuz. Damn.
Let him get out with.
Hell no, I'm big cuz on this month.
Damn it, I know. Why you letting you make it so?
Is this the respect I get? Hell no.
He's I'm big cuz on this motherfucker.
I started this blogging. Tell me that's the respect I get. I'm about to say something, goddammit. Real quick, I promise.
Go ahead, nigga. I forgot now.
Listen to me. And this just came to my life. Hey, listen to me.
Reason I interrupt people, because I
listen to me. This just came from the football gods. I'm sorry, this just came from the football gods, right? Terrence Steele gave up 12 pressures. That means those are not sacks, right? That means he got pressured, but we got the ball or something else. He gave up 4 sacks, right? That's what 16 plays that was negative for him, right? You know what that also means Philadelphia defense did? The Philadelphia defense recognized we had a hole in our offensive line, and they just kept sending it. And you can remember this because think about this. Who was giving us problems in the beginning? Hassan Reddick. Which one was he coming on? Same side. Hassan Reddick got tired. Who did they do it? Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham did the exact same thing. In these games, defenses, they're looking for chinks in your armor. When they find those chinks in their armors, the Philadelphia defense did exactly what they should have did and kept sending people in that same hole. Oh, they're not going to do nothing? Oh, they're not going to do nothing? Oh, they're not going to do nothing? Oh, they're not going to do anything? And that's what – and to be honest with you, those are the coaching nuances and coaching points and things that have to happen when you have teams on paper are just so similar.
That's very true, man. You got that's true. Though.
Somebody said that Steele played like Chaz Green. Well, guess what? The Dallas Cowboys coaching staff treated the game as such. The Cowboys had a situation where they could have learned from that Chaz Green. Now, thing about this, you can't really compare the two because those are 2 different coaching staffs. You know what I'm saying? 2 completely different coaching staff. And the crazy thing about it is it's the same quarterback.
That's why I got my suspicions that it's the front office.
Yeah, but Jerry ain't coming down. Jerry ain't coming down the field. He ain't making no phone calls. He not doing that. He not doing that no more. He's
saying he getting these reps because I paid him his money.
No, I'm saying that Jerry is sitting there and watching them fail and probably wondering the same thing. But the only difference is Jerry's writing down a list of stuff he's going to cuss you out after. But he's not picking up the phone and calling down there. Not doing that anymore. Because once you open that can and whoop that can, you can't close it. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I mean, you just can't close it. So he's not doing that. So to be honest with you, what it really comes down to it is, and that's what the Cowboys have way too much faith in their guys. It's like it's like coaching your own kid, bro. Like, it's like these coaches that just believe like their kid does nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it is. Like, Dallas Cowboys fall in love with their own guys. Like, and let's just be real. Like, we made a team back in April, and that team was put on paper May 1st, right? Well, that team has not really changed till now. And I've made this statement over and over. Whatever team the Dallas Cowboys make on May 1st, when you look on May 1st of whatever year, whatever that team is right there, that's the team that Jerry Jones believes is good enough to compete for a team in Super Bowl in February. Because at the end of the day, between May 1st and the Super Bowl, he's not making any changes. So that is your team. And guess what the problem is? We go to practice and watch our own players play good against our own players, and we're thinking, oh my God, what if no, bro? That's not Aaron Donald. Hell out of here. That's Ozzie Smith.
I did not know it was this late, bro. I got to get up out of here.
Yeah, I know. We was cooking up.
Yeah, it was. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. We got some more for y'all coming up. When we gonna do another Migos show? We need to hold y'all accountable. Let's do it.
Do it tomorrow.
Let
us know when y'all want another one. Chat. Y'all got
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it tomorrow.
It ain't easy to get this together now. It ain't easy.
Man, what?
I'm ready tomorrow. Hey, we can do a late night creep tonight too. I ain't tripping.
Oh shit! You speak for yourself. I'm going to sleep.
We'll do
the youngest dude on the show and all Mary got old now.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna have to go on here.
Hey, listen to me. Henny's still a little mad about Malik Davis. So whoever got an inspection Malik, if your name is Malik or Davis in it, your ass might fail. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm about to pull up on him in a minute now, cause he can't. Hey, leave Malik alone now.
He need to leave us alone.
I like Malik Davis, man.
Alone.
I just can't jump out there for the water for him. All right, man. You already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.
Peace, y'all.